Hello pilots, bit of a story time here, but when I first started playing Mecha BREAK, my very first main was Tricera. I loved the design, this giant industrial style mech, bristling with Gatling guns. The description sold me too. An ultra-heavy defender, a mobile fortress with field maintenance. I pictured rumbling into battle as a rallying point for my team, holding the line, patching up allies, and pinning enemies with a wall of bullets. Of course, the reality was a little different, but I still loved playing him. He felt like he had a real presence, tanky, self-sustaining, able to shoot down missiles and lay down scary bursts with the howitzer. Over time, I branched out into other strikers like Elisna's, but I always had a soft spot for Tricera. Then, after posting my Season 1 review, I noticed a pattern in the comments. Lots of players were saying Tricera was basically unplayable now. So I decided to dust off the old fortress and see if ultra-heavies really do have a place in Mecha BREAK anymore. Let's talk about what changed. A few patches back, Tricera and Stego together were too good. Their combo meant flyers couldn't get in any damage and the pair were nearly unkillable, so the devs hit them with nerfs. Tricera's fortress mode got hammered. They slowed its turning rate, so now you can barely track targets. And they also made enemy missiles harder to shoot down. Then came the new strikers, and the meta shifted hard towards light, fast, and agile. Serenith, Alphard, Falcon, Stellaris, Lumine, Narukami, Panther, and Inferno, all strikers with insane mobility, survivability, or both. So yeah, on paper, Tricera still looks tanky. Fortress mode, healing Jones, a giant 70,000 health pool. But the reality, he's a sandbag, a toothless tiger. And I guarantee you, if you go and look at the leaderboard right now, you won't see more than a couple of Triceras on there. Here's the problem. Fortress form. Not only can Tricera barely turn, he also can't shoot up. In a meta full of fast-moving flyers and hoverers, that's crippling. You're forced to choose between defense and offense. Fortress mode gives you better reloads and faster howitzer shots, but the moment you drop it to fight back, faster strikers just dart around you and burn you down. And there's a delay when leaving Fortress mode too. And that moment of vulnerability is practically a death sentence when the enemy is firing off Pinaka's wall, Serenith's orbital, Hell's beam, Alphard's strafing run, Narukami's sniper shot. You get the picture. You just don't have the tools to soak it. And once you're displaced, well, you're just a big health bar that can't chase, can't rotate, and gets punished for existing. Now, it's not all doom and gloom. There are setups where ultra-heavies still shine. If you're pushing a payload with a Pinaka at your back and a Stego at your front, you can definitely make plays. You can lock someone down and line up a few howitzer shells and you can really delete them. But those moments are rare and heavily dependent on your team. And increasingly, Season 1 feels less like a team game. Strikers like Falcon, Skyraider, Alphard, Narukami, Aquila, Stellaris, Hell, they're all really popular, but they're all off doing their own thing. Flying, stealthing, sniping, and this leaves slow, team-centric strikers isolated and exposed. So here's where I land right now. Tricera and the other ultra-heavies are struggling to find their place. Defenders don't feel like defenders. They can barely protect themselves, let alone their team. But that's just my take. What do you think? Do ultra-heavies need a rework, or should we just leave them to rust in the hangar? But that's it from me today, pilots. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.